Well, hello. Where have you been? Welcome back to Reality Imbalance Oracle reading. So we have 52 cards of words of power, affirmations here, and we are going to talk about creating your own reality, writing your own scripts. All right. Creating your own reality and writing your own scripts is a day-to-day function. You know how you have a calendar, you have a planner, you like to put little smiley faces and stars on the day, each day of the week, or certain specific days of the month. This is what you do every day for yourself. When you get up, you clothe yourself in stars, right? You have a smiley face or a frown face or a content face, right, on your calendar, as you are the calendar, writing the scripts for today, writing the scripts for every day. This is for you. This is for the person who has way beyond stretched past searching and seeking external validation. As a matter of fact, people love to see you graduate to your highest ability by you, because you know people need a model to follow after. People need a function to see that works well, and this is going to continue to work well for you. Creating your own reality every day, creating, authoring your own scripts every day is damn similar to writing your calendar, writing your planner. You are the calendar, you are the planner. It starts with you. It starts with the clothing that you put on today. It starts with you putting one foot in front of the other. Alrighty? Let's get into a oracle reading, you guys. Let's get into an oracle reading, words of power. These readings are going to continue to expand you to your highest existence. Okay, these are 52 words of power affirmation. Your cheerleaders, your ancestors, your spiritual guides are promoting you. Okay, they're on the sidelines, they're on the front lines, and they are encouraging you to continue to accelerate. So this is a lovely, friendly reminder, a continuation to create your own reality by authoring your reality day to day. Die. What you wearing today, what you putting on today, what actions and moves you got today. You know what's going on. Let's get into it. As above, so below. I can create support and protection. And number 35 is the first one. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's the first one. I create support and protection. Ashe. Thank you for that, ancestors. Gratitude. You are valued, is what they're saying as well. We got some high functioning people, individuals here. All right. This is in 50. I am valued, is what your ancestors, spiritual guides want to let you know on this next level here that's already here. Promoting you. All right. Promoting you excessively. Is there any other scripts writing that we have for the individual that the ancestors, your spiritual guides, want you to raise up higher and higher and higher by creating your own reality, authoring your own scripts? Like how we were talking about in the last couple of videos, how we are already born right into boxes. We're already born with ascriptions on your race, on your color, your socioeconomic background. These are all boxes already put in front of you. As a matter of fact, your parents were born in boxes. Your grandparents were born in boxes. All right. Things that are already modeled for you. This is how you're going to continue to break the chain by creating your reality, being present in your reality, and scripting your reality day to day. Day to day. Bye and bye. Bye and bye. Bye and bye. Bye and bye. Let's go. How else can this individual, this unique being, rewrite their reality in this moment? Ooh, I can distance myself. Okay. And number 22. I can distance myself. And number 22. Ooh. Okay. Very, very, very important, because in this form of not looking for external validations, right? People who are already going to automatically have suggestions of who you are just based on just the surface, okay? You're going to distance yourself from. And this card usually comes up when it's involving family members or people who think they know you, right? People who you grew up with, right? Those individuals, those who were closely knit tied to you. So you have this 22, I can distance myself. Let's do one more. Let's do one more, you know, since this realm was created in a box to put you in a box and keep you in a box and have you on the box, baby. So let's do 4 cards to continue to ground yourself and ground your reality, scripting the basis of who you are on a day-to-day. And then we'll get into the exponential, okay, symbology within the numbers, the symbology within the words of power with the numbers as well. So we already have 3 cards. We're going to pull 4 cards, okay, to break outside the box and to create your own box at the same time. Ashe, gratitude. Let's go. Let's go. What else do we have here? What else and how else could this individual continue? They're like elevate, graduate, accelerate, creating your day-to-day scriptions. Got it. This is specifically for individual in 24. I deserve peace. Right. So we have 4 cards. 4 cards. Now, this alignment here is telling me, yeah, there's definitely some people that are around that don't need to be in your business, okay? That you need to distance yourself from verbally, emotionally, okay, spiritually. Because your first words of power affirmations in 35, which equals summation to 8. This is the first standard. This is the first level. This is the first promotion, words of power, stemming from your ancestors, that you create support and protection. Really, really foundational, you know, not living in the victimization. I know there's like several levels to consciousness, and one of them is like, oh, I'm lost, oh, I'm afraid, oh, I don't have anybody to look out for me, oh, I don't have a father figure, I don't have a brother figure, I don't have a husband, I don't have a wife, you know what I'm saying? I don't have nobody to protect me. And that is completely opposite of what your ancestors and your spiritual guides want you to vibrate on. They are letting you know that you have all the tools and the equipment within to create support and protection. Once you start validating yourself internally, that's when your guides and your ancestors will step in enforcement, right? But they don't want you to be meek or walking around looking like you're vulnerable, right? Perceiving that you're vulnerable, okay? You have to create support and protection. It's about how you move on a day-to-day outside of being fear, as being fearless, okay? Walking around being fearless, period. Okay, so let's get into the numbers 3 and 5. 3 again is that divinity, that trinity, that manifestation here in reading and creating your support and protection. That's why I was saying when you walk, okay, in the highest stance, right? You know what I'm saying? Not looking down on your phone. I don't know what's going to be on my phone. But walking and paying attention to your environment, paying attention to what's going on around you, the birds, because they will speak before anything else does. Things outside of you, the natural forces will speak before anything else does. So if you're out like walking and texting on your phone, not really paying attention, that makes you more vulnerable to these swordsmanships that are coming towards you, because I feel like you're feeling like you're vulnerable, that you don't have anyone in your corner, right? And like I said, your spiritual guides and your ancestors want you to know that you create the support and protection by how you move. This is where your manifestation is going to come through in the power of 3. This is how they're going to step in for you in this power of 3. Your ancestors in the manifestation in this number 8 here, which gives abundance and infinite abundance. not only can you create it, and not only will your ancestors and your cheerleaders will step on right ahead of you, but your abundance lie in keeping your head up, being confident, and not vibrating on lack or fear, worry, or anxiety. This is where the 3 manifestation in your abundance is coming through. Whatever that abundance is, right? Abundance comes in so many different unique gifts and package, not just like financial abundance, baby. You could be the ticket of abundance that people need to see, period. Okay? People need to see. Now, people will model after you, all right? In this 3 and 5, giving a summation of 8. You create support and protection. This is how you're going to begin scripting your reality. The first thing early with writing and rewriting and authoring your reality is that you create support and protection. You create support and protection from within. Okay? If you want to author your reality, you can't author it in scarcity and fear or stress, worry that you're going to get exiled some kind of way. Okay? You are protected. Leave everyone else's perceptions where they belong on the motherfucking floor. Okay? Create the support and protection that you need. Is going to elevate you exponentially in abundance. Okay? It can be abundance of knowledge, wisdom, finances, having everything that you need, right? Never being able to stress. Everything just works out for you automatically, like you're abundantly favored. I say that you are abundantly favored because the next card that came out for you on this next level is I am valued in 5-0. I don't know about you guys, but like 555s have been extraordinary. 555 has been like the gate opening, like the seeker of freedom, the sovereign individual, right? Where we be seeing a bunch of 555s. Believe me, baby, you cannot be tamed. You cannot be held down. You cannot be domesticated or none of that. Not to say there's anything right or wrong. I mean, we're not judging, but 5 is always going to give you freedom to move, freedom to change, freedom to be. So, in creating and authoring your reality here, you are valued. You are so valued. They want you to be confident in your script writing, day-to-day clothing, and I'm not the type of person who's going to judge a person based on like, oh, if they're wearing jogging pants or if they're wearing this or that. But what I do appreciate is people doing what they want to do and dressing how they want to dress and being okay with that. Being okay with that. But just know that your unique value and your stance is how you're coming. It's how you walk, how you move, it's your actions, all right? Scripting your reality is going to be very important for you because it's a day-to-day motion, and your ancestors are letting you know that you are valued. Okay, you are valued because you're free. You're valued because you are a sovereign being. Sovereign beings aren't the type who are going to hang out and have the same thoughts as the next person all the time, who wants to be agreeable. Just to be nice, I'm going to agree to everything you say. Okay, and the things that you do say bring so much value as well. Create that support and protection. This is where your freedom is. This is how you're going to be free no matter how you move. Whatever change is here, you are valued in that change. Whatever move working out for you, you are valued. Spiritual guides, ancestors are letting you know through this change of freedom, scripting your reality. You have value. You have value. Okay, you have value in a way that you have support and protection. Starts with you first. Starts with you first, internal. When you walk, when you put your foot forward in the day, you bring value in your walk. I mean, obviously they're walking with you. Somebody's like your parents. Obviously your parents are walking with you. Okay? So walk. Get it. Get it. The next card that came out was, I can distance myself. I can distance myself. In order for you to continue to be creative, to validate your own self. These people around you don't know no better. Why are you listening to them? Why are you listening to them? Why are you taking on their low vibrational negative energy? When you talk to them, they're always talking about some news, you know, something that's not going right on outside of them. Why are you talking to these people? Keep it short. Oh, okay. Bye. See you later. You don't have to sit there and listen to people vent about external things, what's going on outside of them. You know what I'm saying? Because all they're doing is, you know, the opposite of what we're doing here. So, your spiritual guides, ancestors want you to distance yourself from people who are externally psychotic. You mean news fanatic, social media fanatic, that are just drawing their own substance down and their own uniqueness. Alrighty. You're in 22, your ancestors want you to distance yourself. This is the power structure number. Power structure number, the duality, 22, 2 and 2, which is going to equal out the 4, which is, you know, balancing and structuring. But I love just when we have the double digits alone, the 2 and the 2, all of those dualities that are supposed to be oppressive, that are supposed to have binaries, right? You bring them together. You bring those forces together and you script your own reality. You author your own reality in that mastery form of duality. Get away from those people. Talk to them for not even 30 seconds. As soon as they attempt to lower the senses of who you are, because you are scripting your reality, you are writing your reality, you're authoring your reality every day. And they are too. They are too, just know that. By the things that they watch and perceive, and the same things that you watch and perceive, but we're on words of power, affirmations, creating and scripting. All right, they are creating curses out of their mouth. Okay, you are creating abundance out of your mouth and out of your thoughts and out of your actions. This is why you have 22 here, that you need to, is necessary in this season to distance yourself. And I feel like because the first card was that you can create support and protection, you might feel like that these people were kind of protecting you in one way. And maybe they were. Now that season is over. Now that season is over. I'll show gratitude because you're in awareness. Okay, you're in awareness season. You are in awareness season. Your spiritual guides ain't playing around. They got plenty of time, but do you? All right, although time is somewhat false, all right? Because the time of the presence is now. They're telling you that it is now, right now, as this master in number in 22, to distance yourself, all right, to regulate all of those polarities, those binaries, right? They're supposed to be oppressive. Well, they are oppressive, obviously, right? But you're authoring your reality. You're authoring your script with so-called opposites, right? And you're bringing it together in the force of balance here. Distance yourself. This is an extraordinary master number 22, and it's important to follow through with this message. Distance yourself. Only way that you're going to write your own script of reality, because while people are talking about what's going on the outside, okay, what's really going on is their spirit is attempting to lower the senses of who you are as you're sitting there and you're listening. And you're taking all of that crap and all of their curses in. That means that you are communicating with their spirit like, yeah, I like this. Let me listen to them. You don't need them. Okay, and as a matter of fact, you don't want them. Because you walk in security, in validation of your ancestors, your parents, your spiritual guides, your grandparents, your great-grandparents, okay? Those spiritual bodies who never had a body, okay? Who never had a human body, but they are still attached to you because you are Saturn. I recognize that a lot of different forms of higher level spirits will attach themselves to you because you don't want to be a part of the system, so they're going to continue to help regulate your own body system. All right, this is why we do the words of power, because we're doing a mind shift, a mind change. This is how you script and write your reality, okay, by changing the function of your mind. Changing the function of the mind. I know you guys heard so many times that I just want a peace of mind, or I just want to get a peace of mind, or I'm just looking for a peace of mind. I have to get a peace of mind. And this is, you want to get a peace of mind, but you have to distance yourself from those people who want to spew darts at you, right? Throw shots at you in a negative way. Why are you listening to them? Why are you talking to them more than a couple seconds? As soon as they start into that negative, you can hear it in their tone. You can hear it. You can feel it. Bye. I gotta go. Bye. Gotta go. Bye. That's the quickest way to get rid of those kind of energies, right? Because like I said, when you stay and you commune and you listen, you're telling your spiritual guides and your ancestors that you like that. Unless you are a psychologist, a psychiatrist, or a counselor. Why are you listening to these people? Why? Why? They're negative. You're going to find your peace. You deserve peace. You have to distance yourself. All right, get rid of those people. Get rid of those entities, that energy. You know what I'm saying? Anything that's making the internal parts of you not whole. Your peace is here right now in 24, which equals out to 6, which is balance and harmony. You deserve peace. As I can see, the 2 is here, right? You see those binaries that we were referring to, those polarities that we're referring to. And then you have 4 again, structuring and grounding this to bring that harmonizing peace and balance. But let's see, because let's see, you have 2s. 2s are on the line, right? If there's one thing that stands out the most in this reading are the 2s. That's how I know that there's something outside next to you, right next to you. Someone who probably was just, you know, was filling a space and filling a void for a certain period of time. This is why these 2s continue to come out, right? And as you had the power of 22 before, that you are mastering these polarities. But in order to continue to just accelerate at your highest ability, this 2 is here again. And this is why you need peace, right? You need peace with those polarities. You need peace with those binaries. Okay, writing your author, writing your script. Okay, writing your own script. That's why I said hang up, goodbye. It's going to harmonize you and bring balance. Your ancestor and spiritual guides want you to know that you deserve peace. This is a mandatory affirmation. You deserve peace, right? Peace of mind is very important. I don't care what no one says. I don't care if it's your mother. I don't care if it's your father. I don't care if it's your brother, your sister, your kids. Anything that's external that is attempting, just know it's not them, it's their spirit that is attempting to lower the senses of who you are by saying all of this negative crap, not promoting anything positive. That is their spirit lowering the sense of who you are, so cut them off. You deserve peace. This is how you're going to harmonize and balance that peace, right? Your abundance. Everyone is always looking for abundance, right? Right. Abundance in all fields. As above, so below. As above, so below. The abundance in the spiritual plane, middle planes. Okay, the plane that we are here. Abundance of being protected. Being protected abundantly. And you can walk anywhere, you can go anywhere and be protected, but knowing that you are protected, right? Maybe you need to take a vacation. You want to go take a car trip. or somewhere you want to drive to the beach, right? Create your support and protection within. And then, I have a litany, a protection prayer for every day. You as well can develop your own protection prayer. Or just say, guide me and watch over me. Thank you, ancestors, for guiding me and watching over me every day. We about to go over here. Gang. We're going to have some fun. Okay. Or we're going to go relax. Thank you for protecting me and watching over me. Okay. So many ways to create your support and protection. Speaking it, knowing it, walking it, being it. Your abundance is here right now. But they want you to know that your value is everywhere that you go, as you are free and as you are a sovereign being. Okay, whatever you had going on before with people attached to you, that season is over. That season is over, hunty. You can distance yourself in this power master number 22. So write your reality, write your scripts day to day. Not only utilize calendars and planners, not as a job, but as a way of just having fun with your life, having fun with this moment. Because we forget that life is a gift. It's a gift in your awareness. It's a gift because you are present. It's a gift because you are here. You are who you're waiting for. You are who you've been waiting for this whole time. This whole time. You are who you've been waiting for. Friendly reminder, everybody, to, especially you, script your reality every day. Remove the external negativity, knowing that your value is within your movements and your action of being free. Being free. All right, you guys, and if you want a more in-depth words of power reading or voodoo tarot reading, feel free to reach out on my website, realityimbalance.com, and we will get through all together. Be well in balance and peace.